Here's a wild fact about flighting. Flighting was an exciting tradition of exchanging clever insults, thriving in England and Scotland from the 5th to the 16th century. Imagine a verbal duel where participants showcase their wit and creativity, almost like a performance art. This practice predates today's rap battles, where wordplay and timing are everything. People would gather to witness these contests, enjoying the sharp tongues of the competitors as they tried to outsmart each other. Well-known figures often took part, turning flighting into a celebrated social event. It wasn't just about being mean. It required skill and humor to craft the perfect line that would leave the audience laughing. Even though flighting isn't common today, its spirit lives on in comedy roasts and freestyle rap. So the next time you hear a clever comeback, remember that it's all part of a long tradition of clever wordplay. Surprisingly, smiling can actually make you happier. Research shows that forcing a smile can boost your mood by sending positive signals to your brain. When you smile, even if it feels a bit forced at first, it can trigger the release of feel-good chemicals like endorphins. One fascinating study revealed that people who receive Botox injections, which prevent them from frowning, reported feeling noticeably happier. This suggests that reducing the ability to frown might help create a more positive mindset. So whether it's a genuine grin or a practiced smile, the simple act of smiling can make a big difference in how you feel. Next time you're feeling down, try putting on a smile, even if you don't feel like it. You might be surprised by the uplifting effect it can have. Why not give it a shot and see how it changes your day? Is Anchorage really the international cargo hotspot? Yes, it absolutely is. Anchorage, Alaska has become a crucial player in the world of international freight thanks to its strategic location. Situated between Asia and North America, it allows cargo planes to quickly access major markets. This means that goods can travel efficiently from one continent to another without unnecessary delays. The city's Ted Stevens Anchorage International Airport is one of the busiest air cargo hubs in the world, with planes arriving and departing at all hours, transporting everything from electronics to perishable food items. This bustling airport not only supports local jobs, but also strong international trade relationships. Businesses rely on Anchorage's unique position to save time and money when shipping their products. As global commerce continues to grow, Anchorage's role as a key connection point will only become more important. So next time you receive a package that traveled thousands of miles, remember that it might have passed through Anchorage on its way to you. Here's what actually happens when you lose your eyebrows. It turns out that those little tufts of hair above your eyes are way more important than you might think. A study from 2003 showed that eyebrows play a huge role in recognizing faces, even more than the eyes themselves. Imagine trying to identify someone without seeing their eyebrows. It would be like trying to find your favorite book in a library without the cover. Eyebrows help frame our eyes and can convey a wide range of emotions, from surprise to anger. They serve as visual cues that help us understand what a person is feeling or trying to express. When eyebrows are missing or not well defined, our brains struggle to recognize familiar faces, making social interactions a bit tricky. Have you ever met someone who didn't have eyebrows? You might find it difficult to pick them out in a crowded room. This fascinating fact highlights just how vital these often overlooked features are in our daily communication and interactions. So the next time you admire a pair of perfectly shaped brows, remember, they do far more than just enhance your style. Believe it or not, the squidworm is real. This fascinating marine creature measures about 9 centimeters long and boasts a striking resemblance to a tiny squid, sporting 10 tentacles that dance in the water. Found in the deep ocean, the squidworm, also known as a boniotia, plays a significant role in its ecosystem, adding to the remarkable diversity of marine life. Its tentacles help it capture food and navigate through its underwater home, demonstrating just how wonderfully adapted these creatures are to their environment. Living at depths where sunlight barely penetrates, the squidworm showcases the incredible variety of life that thrives in darkness. With such a quirky appearance, you might find yourself wondering what other extraordinary beings exist in the ocean's depths, waiting to be discovered. The squidworm is yet another reminder of how much we have yet to learn about our planet's vast and mysterious oceans. Hard to believe, but Norway's fjords will amaze you. These stunning natural wonders exemplify the beauty of Earth, most notably through the legendary Sonafjord. This incredible fjord stretches an impressive 104 miles, making it the longest in the world. Picture yourself navigating its crystal-clear, azure waters, while marveling at the towering cliffs that rise dramatically on either side. The fjord serves as a stunning backdrop for a variety of outdoor activities. You can kayak through serene waters, exploring hidden inlets, or embark on breathtaking hikes that lead to elevated vantage points, revealing awe-inspiring views. Moreover, the rich biodiversity within these fjords captures the interest of wildlife enthusiasts, as seals, porpoises, and numerous bird species call this spectacular landscape home. Small, picturesque villages dot the fjord's edges, offering a glimpse into local culture and traditions. Each season presents a different charm, from snow-capped peaks in winter to lush, green valleys in summer. With so much to explore, it's no wonder that millions flock to Norway every year to experience its breathtaking fjords firsthand. Here's a wild fact about internet and water access. As of 2018, while 4 billion people enjoyed the wonders of the internet, a staggering 844 million still struggled without access to clean drinking water. This striking contrast highlights significant global inequalities in essential services. Imagine being able to browse videos and connect with friends online, but facing the daily challenge of finding safe water to drink. Access to the internet fuels education, economic opportunities, and communication, but without basic necessities like clean water, millions continue to face dire health risks. Many communities lack the infrastructure needed to supply clean water, which is vital for survival. Simple solutions like modern plumbing or effective filtration systems can make a huge difference. Addressing these disparities can lead to healthier lives and stronger communities. How can we bridge this gap to ensure everyone has access to both the internet and clean water? Is it really true that Michael Jackson owned a zoo? Yes, he did. Michael Jackson's famous 2,700-acre estate, known as Neverland Ranch, was far more than just a home. It was a lavish playground filled with extravagant features. Imagine living in a place with its own private zoo and amusement park. The estate was designed to reflect Jackson's whimsical personality, complete with a Ferris wheel, arcade, and even a train that ran around the property. However, maintaining such a grand estate came with hefty costs, often requiring millions of dollars each month. Jackson's love of animals was evident in the variety of exotic creatures he kept at Neverland, which drew both admiration and scrutiny. Sadly, after his passing, the dreamlike ranch has been left in disrepair, leaving fans to reminisce about the magical moments that once filled those grounds. What do you think of his extravagant lifestyle? Here's a wild fact about nomophobia. Nomophobia is the fear of being without a mobile phone, and it's more common than you might think. Studies show that nearly half of the population experiences this strange anxiety. Picture this. You're out and about when your phone's battery dips low. Suddenly, panic sets in as you worry about losing Wi-Fi, missing important calls or messages, and even having to talk to people face-to-face. For some, these thoughts can trigger full-blown panic attacks, making them feel lost without their device. This modern phenomenon highlights how deeply our mobile phones have integrated into daily life. They're not just tools, but lifelines connecting us to the world. As we depend more on our gadgets, it raises interesting questions about social interaction and mental health. Are we losing the ability to engage without our screens? Research into nomophobia could help us understand this digital dependency and encourage healthier relationships with technology. So how do you feel when your phone is out of reach? Let's uncover the truth about the Mona Lisa. This world-famous painting by Leonardo da Vinci draws millions of visitors to the Louvre each year. But one peculiar detail catches everyone's attention: the absence of eyebrows. Many art lovers have speculated why the Mona Lisa, painted in the early 1500s, appears to be featureless in this regard. Some historians believe that Da Vinci's unique painting technique, which involved layering thin glazes, may have caused the eyebrows to fade over time. Others suggest that eyebrows were not considered fashionable for women during the Renaissance, leading to their omission. Regardless of the reason, this quirky aspect adds to the painting's enigmatic charm. The Mona Lisa's mysterious smile and the lack of eyebrows have sparked countless interpretations and conversations, ensuring her place as a timeless masterpiece in art history. Do you think the missing eyebrows contribute to her allure? Here's what actually happens when ships break tradition. The USS Kearsarge was quite a standout among the fleet of Navy battleships, which usually carry names of U.S. states. Instead of following this common naming convention, the Kearsarge embraced a distinct identity linked to its roots in naval history. Named after a mountain in New Hampshire, the ship's name pays tribute to the USS Kearsarge, a famous Civil War ship that played a crucial role in battles. This choice allowed the Kearsarge to shine brightly in a sea of state names, showing that creativity can be just as powerful as tradition. With a strong presence in the fleet, it demonstrated the importance of innovation and individuality in military history. Ships like the Kearsarge remind us that breaking the mold in naming can create a lasting legacy that honors the past while paving the way for the future. Believe it or not, a character over 9,000 years old, this incredible figure, linked to archaeological findings in Finland, is more than just a relic of the past. It represents a deep connection to human history. Known as the Pohan Birik, this ancient character played a significant role as an antiseptic figure, showcasing early human ingenuity in using nature for healing. Archaeologists discovered pieces of the Pohan Birik, revealing how our ancestors utilized its properties to fend off infections long before modern medicine. The importance of this character emphasizes how people throughout the ages have sought ways to protect their health by turning to the natural world. As we explore the Pohan Birik's origins, we learn not only about its practical applications, but also about the cultures that revered it. This is a vivid reminder that ancient knowledge often laid the groundwork for contemporary practices we sometimes take for granted. So what else might archaeology unveil about our ancestors' remarkable resourcefulness? Discover the breathtaking beauty of Tarokko's Moon Bridge. This stunning arched stone structure, located in Tarokko National Park, Taiwan, serves as a window into nature's magnificence. Thousands of visitors flock here each year, captivated by sweeping views of a deep canyon surrounded by towering mountains, winding rivers, and vibrant greenery. Built to enhance the experience of nature lovers, the bridge not only offers a perfect vantage point for photography, but also allows for intimate encounters with the local wildlife. As you stroll along the bridge, you'll feel the cool breeze and hear the gentle rush of the river below, reminding you of the raw power of nature. Whether you're hiking through the park or simply enjoying a quiet moment on the bridge, Tarokko's Moon Bridge provides a memorable experience that celebrates the beauty of the great outdoors. Ready for an adventure in one of Taiwan's most cherished natural spots? Can you believe we waste $43 billion in food each year? This staggering figure represents the unopened food that gets tossed away in the United States annually. To put this into perspective, think about the hungry families and individuals who need this food. If we could redirect even a fraction of that wasted food, it could significantly impact hunger and food insecurity in our communities. The implications of food waste extend beyond just hunger. It contributes to environmental issues like landfill overflow and methane emissions. With simple actions like checking pantry supplies and encouraging proper food storage, we can all play a part in reducing this waste. Innovations like food sharing apps and community fridges also help connect surplus food with those in need. As we learn more about food waste, it becomes clear that addressing this issue is crucial not only for our economy, but also for the health of our planet. Can you believe the Super Mario Bros. Record? Darvian has shattered expectations by completing the iconic game in just 4 minutes and 55 seconds. This remarkable speedrun, achieved by cleverly using permitted glitches, has ignited a fiery debate within the speedrunning community. Some fans applaud Darvian's skills and creativity, while others argue that certain glitches stretch the game's rules and blur the lines of fair play. Speedrunning is all about mastering a game to finish it as quickly as possible, and while glitches can provide vital shortcuts, they often spark intense discussions about what constitutes a legitimate run. Many speedrunners dedicate countless hours to practice, perfecting their techniques and strategies to achieve record times. As gamers push the limits of what's possible, they challenge the very idea of competition in gaming. Can glitches be considered part of the game's strategy, or do they spoil the essence of the challenge? Join the conversation and see where you stand on this exciting issue. Is it really true that cats have secret identities? Absolutely. Each cat's fur pattern is like a fingerprint, unique to them alone. This individuality helps cats stand out, showcasing nature's creativity. From striking tabby stripes to elegant calico spots, these patterns are more than just beautiful. They play a role in a cat's identity. For instance, a cat's coloration can affect its social interactions, as other animals may recognize them by their distinct looks. Furthermore, some studies suggest that these variations might even relate to the cat's personality traits. So when you see your furry friend lounging with their remarkable coat, remember that their appearance is part of what makes them special. Every tuft of fur tells a story. Have you noticed how some cats seem to have a unique swagger or charm based on their looks? It's not just about aesthetics. It's about identity in the feline world. Surprisingly, it's a fact that kids laugh more. Research shows that 6-year-olds laugh around 300 times a day, while adults manage to chuckle only 15 to 100 times. This huge difference highlights how much humor and joy can fade as we grow older. But why does this happen? As children, we're naturally curious, seeing the world with fresh eyes and an endless sense of wonder. We laugh at silly sounds, playful antics, and unexpected surprises. However, as we become adults, life often gets more serious. Responsibilities and worries can overshadow the lighter moments. To reconnect with that childlike joy, we can try to embrace humor in our daily lives, seek out funny movies, or even share jokes with friends. Engaging with humor not only lifts our spirits, but also strengthens our connections with others. So the real question is, how can we laugh more each day? Ever thought about why 3D printing is so exciting? This revolutionary technology is changing how we create everything from car parts to prosthetic limbs, and even entire houses. Imagine being able to design a complex item on your computer and then watch it come to life layer by layer. That's exactly what 3D printing does. It's not just about making things faster, it's also about being able to customize products to meet specific needs. Now, researchers are pushing the boundaries even further with 3D bioprinting. This innovative field aims to print human organs, which could transform medical treatments and enhance the lives of those in need of transplants. The potential of this technology is almost limitless, leading us toward a future where we can print solutions to some of our biggest challenges. Are you ready to embrace this exciting new world? Can you imagine that koalas sleep 22 hours daily? These adorable marsupials are famous for their impressive napping skills, making them the ultimate sleep champions in the animal kingdom. While koalas snooze for a whopping 18 to 22 hours each day, giraffes only need about 2 hours of shut-eye. This remarkable difference in sleep habits showcases how various species adapt uniquely to their environments. Koalas primarily feast on eucalyptus leaves, which are low in nutrients and require a lot of energy to digest. To conserve energy, they spend most of their time sleeping and resting. On the other hand, giraffes thrive on a diet of leaves and twigs, requiring less sleep as they graze more efficiently. These fascinating adaptations help each species survive in its specific habitat, emphasizing the incredible variety of life and behaviors in the animal world. What if I told you Kansas has a state anthem? The song Home on the Range isn't just a tune, it's the official anthem of Kansas. This beloved song paints a vivid picture of the state's breathtaking landscapes, filled with rolling prairies and expansive blue skies. With lyrics that evoke images of cowboys riding across the open land and the gentle whispers of prairie winds, it beautifully captures the spirit of the American frontier. First composed in the 19th century, it has become a symbol of the state's identity and pride. The catchy melody invites listeners to dream of simpler times where the vast outdoors offered freedom and adventure. In 1947, Kansas officially adopted this song as its anthem, celebrating the cultural heritage of the region. People from all walks of life know and cherish the tune, often singing it at community events and state celebrations. So next time you hear Home on the Range, Think about how it ties together the history, landscape, and heart of Kansas. This might surprise you, a 905-page suicide note. In 2010, a man named David wrote an astonishingly long suicide note, spanning 905 pages over 5 years. This powerful document reveals a deep and troubling journey through his struggles with mental health. Rather than being a simple farewell, David's note is filled with reflections, emotions, and thoughts on life that offer a glimpse into his state of mind and the overwhelming pain he felt. Writing became his way of coping, allowing him to pour out his feelings, frustrations, and fears onto the pages. Tragically, the note culminated in a heartbreaking message that highlighted his desperation and the challenges he faced. This story serves as a poignant reminder of the importance of mental health awareness and the need for open conversations about emotional struggles. It raises crucial questions about how society views mental illness and the support that people truly need in their darkest moments. Why do we often overlook the signs that someone is suffering? Can you imagine that MLB fans devour millions of hot dogs? During the Major League Baseball season, fans munch through around 25.5 million hot dogs and 5.5 million sausages, solidifying these snacks as game day favorites. That's enough hot dogs to create a line stretching from Wrigley Field in Chicago all the way to Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Over 2,000 miles. These tasty treats aren't just a meal, they're a tradition, enhancing the excitement of every home run and strikeout. With the classic ketchup and mustard combo or unique toppings like jalapenos or sauerkraut, there's a hot dog for everyone. People flock to stadiums not only to cheer for their teams, but also to enjoy these delicious bites, often sharing the experience with family and friends. So next time you're at a game, think about reaching for that hot dog. It's a tasty part of an unforgettable experience. Here's something incredible about Indonesia's islands. Indonesia comprises more than 17,000 islands, each offering its unique culture and environment. Imagine hopping from one island to another, experiencing vibrant traditions and stunning landscapes. With such diversity, exploring all of Indonesia would take nearly 50 years if you visited a different island every single day. From the bustling markets of Java to the tranquil beaches of Bali, every island tells a story through its food, music, and rituals. The country is home to over 300 ethnic groups, which means a fascinating mix of languages and customs. Whether you're interested in lush jungles, volcanic mountains, or rich history, Indonesia has it all. So if you had the chance, which island would you choose to visit first? There's so much waiting to be discovered. Ever wonder how many dreams you have each year? The average person experiences over 1,160 dreams annually, translating to about 4 colorful dream adventures each night. Most of these dreams occur during a deep sleep phase known as REM, or rapid eye movement, which kicks in after about 90 minutes of slumber. During REM, your brain is incredibly active, almost as if it's awake, creating vivid and sometimes bizarre stories while you sleep. You might find yourself flying, meeting fascinating characters, or even reliving memories. However, many of us forget most of these dreams within minutes of waking up. They can often feel like fleeting whispers of our imagination. While scientists still explore why we dream, it's clear that this nightly phenomenon plays a role in processing emotions and experiences. Dreaming, therefore, might be more important than you think. Crackers add surprise to holiday festivities every year. These colorful, tube-like decorations have found a special place on our holiday tables, often packed with paper crowns, quirky riddles, and tiny trinkets. Originating during the Victorian era in England, crackers began as a fun way to enliven Christmas celebrations. They were initially filled with sweets and gifts, but the modern twist includes entertaining novelties and jokes that spark laughter and joy among family and friends. The excitement builds as everyone gathers around, pulling the crackers apart to reveal their treasures. Wearing the paper crowns, guests join in sharing the jokes, creating memorable moments that light up the holiday spirit. So next time you crack one open, remember that it's not just a tradition, it's a celebration of fun and connection that has lasted through the ages. Surprisingly, it's a fact that farting lowers blood pressure. While it might sound a bit funny, Let's dive into this quirky health benefit. When we fart, our bodies are releasing gas that is built up in our intestines. This process can actually make our digestive system feel better and help reduce bloating. But here's the twist. The act of relieving this pressure can also have a positive impact on blood pressure levels. Some studies suggest that when we relax our bodies through laughter and lighthearted moments, like joking about farting, our blood vessels can widen, leading to better blood flow and lower blood pressure. So while it's always important to keep a balanced diet and exercise for heart health, don't underestimate the power of a good laugh and a little gas. Who knew that a simple bodily function could carry such unexpected benefits? Hard to believe, but China has one time zone. This vast country, stretching over 5,000 kilometers from east to west, surprisingly operates only on Beijing time. Instead of multiple time zones like many other large nations, everyone in China lives by the same clock. This decision, made in 1949 after the Communist Party came to power, was aimed at promoting unity and simplifying administration. As a result, people in the western regions, like Xinjiang, experience significant differences between the local sun time and the official time. For instance, when it's noon in Beijing, it might still be dark in parts of Xinjiang. This can lead to some peculiar daily rhythms, where locals might start their day much later than the clock suggests. While many embrace the convenience of a single time zone, it raises intriguing questions about culture, tradition, and daily life across such a diverse nation. How do people manage their schedules under this unusual system? Is it really true that beer gets lost in beards? According to a quirky observation by Guinness, around 93,000 liters of beer are wasted each year in the UK because it's trapped in drinkers' facial hair. This hilarious statistic shines a light on an unexpected side effect of having a beard or mustache while enjoying a pint in a British pub. Imagine all those frothy pints, with some of that delicious brew stuck in the bristles of a bushy beard. Over the years, as facial hair becomes more fashionable, those little losses add up to a staggering total, blending together cultural trends of facial hair prominence and the traditional enjoyment of beer. The next time you see someone with a well-groomed mustache or a full beard, remember that they might be unintentionally contributing to this unique phenomenon. Why not raise a glass and share a laugh about it? Did Dolph Lundgren's punch change Rocky IV forever? During the filming of Rocky IV, a scene took a wild turn when Dolph Lundgren accidentally delivered a serious blow to Sylvester Stallone. This unexpected moment occurred while they were filming a fight sequence, and that punch was no joke. Stallone ended up hospitalized for 9 days due to the impact. The injury was significant enough to cause swelling in his heart, leading to some scary moments. Stallone later joked about the incident, saying Lundgren could have easily killed him. While it was a tough time for Stallone, the incident also highlighted how intense and physically demanding the filming of action movies can be. Ultimately, both actors remained friends, and the film became a monumental part of Stallone's career, showing the hardships behind crafting iconic moments on screen. Can you imagine how different the movie would have been without that dramatic twist? Prepare to be amazed by India's longest sea bridge. The Mumbai Trans-Harbour Link, famously known as Adalaitu, stretches an astonishing 13 miles across the beautiful waters of Fur Bay. This engineering marvel connects the bustling city of Mumbai with its neighbor Navi Mumbai, making travel faster and more convenient for thousands of commuters. Imagine driving across a bridge that seems to float on the waves below. It's not just a bridge, it's a gateway that enhances connectivity and boosts local economies. The design of the Mumbai Trans-Harbour Link is a feat of modern engineering, featuring robust structures that can withstand harsh marine conditions. As construction continues, locals eagerly anticipate the economic opportunities and reduced traffic congestion it promises. How will this landmark project change daily life for residents in these vibrant cities? Guess what really drives Dubai's skyline? Dubai is an incredible city where 1 out of every 4 construction cranes in the world can be found. This striking statistic highlights the city's rapid urban development, showcasing its ambition and growth. One of the most remarkable examples is the Palm Islands project, which transformed the coastline into a stunning palm-shaped archipelago. To create these islands, builders needed enough sand to fill 2.5 Empire State Buildings. This massive undertaking not only showcases modern engineering feats, but also reflects Dubai's vision of becoming a global hub for tourism and luxury living. With cranes dotting the skyline, the city is constantly evolving, with new skyscrapers, hotels, and attractions sprouting up to meet the demands of a growing population and international visitors. What do you think will be built next in this modern marvel? Believe it or not, Slovenia has a hidden castle. Nestled within the Great Karst Caves, Pajama Castle is the largest castle built inside a cave, dating back to the 13th century. This impressive structure is renowned for its unique location at the cave's entrance, which was strategically chosen to provide a strong defense against potential invasions. The castle's design and layout cleverly integrate with the natural rock formations, creating a fascinating blend of man-made architecture and nature. Visitors to Pajama Castle can marvel at stunning frescoes, explore underground passageways, and learn about its intriguing history, including the tales of noble families who once lived there. Today, it stands not only as a historical site, but also as a popular tourist destination, inviting adventurers and history buffs alike to uncover its secrets. Have you ever thought about exploring a castle hidden in a cave? You might be shocked to learn that Conchetta sees 99 million colors. This remarkable ability comes from a rare genetic condition known as tetrachromatism. While most people can distinguish around 1 million colors, Conchetta's extraordinary vision allows her to perceive an astonishing variety of shades and hues. Imagine walking through a garden and being able to spot colors and flowers that others simply can't see. As a professional painter, she skillfully incorporates this unique perspective into her artwork. Each brushstroke is infused with an unparalleled depth of color, creating pieces that mesmerize viewers and evoke emotion. Conchetta's colorful world challenges our understanding of human perception, reminding us that reality can be vastly different for each person. What does it feel like to experience art in nature with such an enriched palette? Her journey offers a fascinating glimpse into the hidden complexities of vision and creativity. Let's uncover the truth about GPS technology. Originally developed for military applications during the Cold War, the Global Positioning System GPS has transformed into a crucial tool for daily activities. Today, millions of people rely on GPS for navigation, whether they're driving to work, hiking in the mountains, or exploring a new city. Have you ever wondered how your phone knows exactly where you are? GPS uses signals from a network of satellites orbiting the Earth, allowing devices to determine their exact location within a few meters. It doesn't stop there. GPS also tracks shipments for businesses and helps locate lost items, from misplaced keys to stolen vehicles. With this technology, our lives have become more connected and convenient. Thanks to GPS, we no longer rely solely on maps or intuition to find our way. How do you think GPS will evolve in the future? What if I told you millions suffered in history's shadows? The Dungan Revolt during the 1860s and 1870s was one of the deadliest uprisings in Chinese history, leading to the tragic loss of over 20 million lives. This brutal conflict emerged as Hui Muslims, a predominantly Chinese Muslim group, rose against the Qing dynasty, challenging centuries of oppression. In the chaos, one province alone saw an unimaginable 14 million people perish, while a nearby province suffered the loss of 6 million lives. This massive loss illustrates the intense struggles faced by these communities, as well as the devastating impact of political and religious tensions. Despite the scale of this tragedy, many remain unaware of the human costs involved. The Dungan Revolt serves as a haunting reminder of the importance of recognizing these historical events, which have shaped the lives of countless individuals and affected cultural identities for generations. How do we begin to address such profound loss? Did you know the MCU is a record breaker? The Marvel Cinematic Universe, or MCU, acquired by Disney in 2009, has made history as the highest-grossing film franchise ever, raking in over $29 billion. This incredible success comes from a mix of thrilling storytelling and spectacular action that keeps fans coming back for more. Blockbusters like Avengers, Endgame showcased Disney's talent for weaving together complex characters and gripping plots across various films. What makes the MCU stand out even more is how it connects stories over multiple films and platforms, creating a rich, interconnected universe that captivates audiences around the globe. Each film not only builds on the excitement of the last, but also explores deeper themes of heroism, sacrifice, and friendship. Fans eagerly anticipate new releases, knowing they will experience epic battles, emotional moments, and unexpected twists. The MCU has transformed cinema, proving that well-crafted superhero tales can resonate with viewers of all ages. How do you think these movies will continue to evolve in the future? Let's uncover the truth about Rav and Hitam. The story of a young man's death has sent shockwaves through these two cities, opening up discussions about community, growth, and safety. This tragic event isn't just a sad moment in history, it serves as a catalyst for change. As local residents reflect on how this loss affects their neighborhoods, they recognize the need for more robust safety measures in urban planning. The young man's life, marked by hopes and dreams, now symbolizes the potential for better infrastructure, communal support, and awareness programs. It's about turning grief into action. How can Rav and Hitam transform this painful chapter into an opportunity for progress? By engaging citizens in conversations about city development, fostering a sense of unity, and prioritizing well-being, these cities can honor his memory while crafting a brighter future for everyone. Believe it or not, tigers wear a unique striped coat. Each tiger's skin has stripes that match the pattern of its fur, making every individual tiger as unique as a fingerprint. These beautiful stripes help tigers camouflage in their natural habitats, such as dense forests or grasslands, blending into the shadows and foliage while they hunt. The distinctive patterns not only aid in hunting, but also play a role in social interactions among tigers. When they meet, these striped coats can help them recognize each other. Interestingly, the stripes are more than just skin deep. They can be seen on their skin when they are shaved or injured. This fascinating feature is a reminder of nature's creativity and the diversity found within the animal kingdom. So the next time you see a tiger, remember that its stripes are not just for show, they are vital to its survival. Have you ever wondered if any other animals have such unique markings? Here's a wild fact about a Japanese cult. The Pano Wave Laboratory, a group from Japan, took a unique approach to share their beliefs about technology. They claimed that electromagnetic waves emitted by everyday items, like washing machines and cell towers, were causing harm to the Earth. To spread their message, members dressed in all white, wrapping themselves in their surroundings in white cloth. This was not just a fashion statement, it symbolized their vision of purity and a plea to protect the environment. They believed that their warning was urgent and necessary, but unfortunately, the larger society overlooked their concerns. Even though their intentions were rooted in environmental protection, their extreme methods and quirky appearance led to more skepticism than support. This interesting mix of environmental activism and unusual practices highlights how different perspectives can clash in society. What does it say about how we respond to unconventional ideas? Hard to believe, but toilet paper kills forests. Each day, about 27,000 trees vanish from our planet just to meet our toilet paper needs. That's a staggering number, equivalent to a whole forest disappearing every single day. While we all appreciate the comfort of this basic necessity, the shocking truth is that the environmental impact is enormous. These trees, which play a crucial role in absorbing carbon dioxide and providing habitats for wildlife, are being sacrificed for our convenience. Fortunately, there are alternatives like recycled paper and bamboo-based products that can significantly reduce this impact. Yet many people are unaware of these eco-friendly options or hesitant to make the switch. By choosing sustainable products, we can help protect our forests, support ecosystems, and minimize our carbon footprint. So what can you do to make a difference today? You might be shocked to learn that lightning struck Roy Sullivan, a park ranger from Virginia, known for his incredible luck and remarkable resilience. Between 1942 and 1977, Roy experienced the unimaginable. He was struck by lightning not once, but 7 times. Surviving each encounter, he earned the nicknames human lightning conductor, and human lightning rod. His story begins in the Shenandoah National Park, where he worked, often braving stormy weather in the line of duty. Each time lightning hit, he somehow walked away with just minor injuries, which is astounding considering the dangers involved. His extraordinary experiences led to him holding the Guinness World Record for the most lightning strikes survived, a title no one is likely to beat. While most of us would avoid storms at all costs, Roy's incredible tale reminds us that sometimes the wildest experiences result in unbelievable survival stories. Did you know being struck by lightning can happen to anyone? Imagine floating across the ocean in a barrel. In 2019, a remarkable 72-year-old Frenchman named Jean-Jacques Savin embarked on an extraordinary adventure, spending 122 days adrift in a barrel. His journey took him across the Atlantic Ocean, using only the ocean currents to guide his path. Savin's barrel, designed for safety and comfort, became his home while he marveled at the ever-changing sea around him. During his adventure, he managed to fish, observe sea life, and reflect on life's wonders, proving that age is just a number when it comes to pursuing your dreams. This daring escapade began in Portugal, and after weeks of floating, he finally reached the Caribbean. Savin's story is a testament to the spirit of adventure and human resilience, showing that even in our golden years, we can chase adventure in the most unexpected ways. Next time you think about limitations, remember Jean-Jacques and his incredible barrel journey. What adventure will you pursue? Here's a wild fact about laughter and health. Lacrimatory syncope is a unique medical condition where uncontrollable laughter can actually cause someone to faint. Imagine laughing so hard that your body reacts with a sudden drop in blood pressure. It's a rare response that can be startling. Though laughter is usually a joyful experience, for some, this syncope can lead to serious risks like fainting, or in extreme cases, heart failure. Because of this, it's essential for those who experience these episodes to find balance. Moderating laughter might sound odd, but it can help prevent these alarming moments. So next time you're sharing a good joke or enjoying a funny movie, remember that while laughter is the best medicine, knowing your limits could keep you healthier and safer. What if I told you Brazil is massive? Brazil, the largest country in South America, stretches over a jaw-dropping 8.5 million square kilometers. This makes it the fifth largest country in the entire world. If you were to travel around Brazil, you'd find that it shares borders with every South American nation, except for Chile and Ecuador. But it's not just about size. Much of Brazil is a stunning display of nature's beauty, especially the Amazon rainforest. This incredible wilderness is not only vast, but also teeming with life, hosting countless plant and animal species found nowhere else on Earth. Imagine standing in the heart of the Amazon, surrounded by towering trees and the sounds of exotic wildlife. Brazil stands out not only for its size, but for its rich biodiversity and vibrant culture. What adventures might be waiting in this wild, enchanting land? Most people don't know this, but Chervon Desh exists, an intriguing phenomenon occurring in parts of Great Britain, Spain, and southern France. This unique occurrence involves noticeable changes in dust thickness or surface color multiple times each year. The magic of Chervon Desh is closely linked to the Sahara Desert, as winds often carry sand and dust across vast distances. When this desert dust lands in other regions, it can dramatically alter the look of the landscape. Imagine vibrant orange and reddish hues appearing on walls or roads, making them seem like an artwork straight from nature. Residents and visitors alike often marvel at these sudden, colorful transformations, which are not only visually stunning, but also play a role in local ecosystems. This changing dust can affect soil quality and even influence weather patterns. Isn't it fascinating how a bit of Saharan sand can bring such vibrancy far beyond its home? You might be shocked to learn that compassion changed history. During World War I, British soldier Henry Tandy faced a critical moment in 1916. While bravely navigating the battlefield, he came upon a wounded German soldier lying helpless in the mud. Instead of pulling the trigger, Tandy chose to show compassion, opting to spare the soldier's life. It turns out that this soldier was none other than Adolf Hitler, who would later rise to infamy as the dictator of Nazi Germany. Tandy's decision highlights the power of empathy during a time of war, serving as a poignant reminder that actions can have far-reaching consequences. This encounter, steeped in irony, raises questions about fate, the paths we take, and how a single choice can alter the course of history. Imagine if Tandy had shot Hitler. How different might our world be today? You won't believe this about margarine's rise. For years, margarine was celebrated as a healthier and more affordable alternative to butter. In the 1970s and 1980s, many health-conscious consumers eagerly swapped out butter for the seemingly modern spread. Manufacturers quickly jumped on the bandwagon, working hard to make margarine look as appealing as possible. They used clever marketing to highlight its benefits, but things took a turn when scientists began to study the effects of trans fats. These artificial fats, often found in margarine, can actually be more harmful to heart health than the natural fats in butter. This was a surprising revelation that made people reconsider their choices. Today, many products have reduced or eliminated trans fats, but it's a stark reminder of how we sometimes chase after what seems healthy without realizing the real consequences. Are you ready to rethink your spreads? Most people don't know this, but Olympus Mons is enormous. Rising a staggering 15 miles high, Olympus Mons is the tallest volcano in our solar system, standing about 3 times taller than Mount Everest. Located on Mars, this colossal shield volcano is not only a breathtaking sight, but also a potential destination for future space exploration. Imagine astronauts taking adventurous spacewalks on its expansive slopes, experiencing views of the Martian landscape like never before. Olympus Mons features gently sloping sides that spread out over 370 miles in diameter, making the entire structure massive enough to be spotted from orbiting spacecraft. Scientists believe that it formed through repeated lava flows, providing insights into Mars' volcanic history and geology. The sheer scale of Olympus Mons has led researchers to speculate about the planet's geological activity and the possibilities of human exploration. With ongoing advancements in space technology, who knows what discoveries await us on this remarkable giant? Are we ready for adventures in the shadow of this giant volcano? Is it really true that Iran has the largest mall? The Iran Mall, situated in Tehran, holds the impressive title of the world's largest shopping mall, spanning a massive 1.6 million square meters. This colossal space isn't just about shopping, it's a whole experience. Visitors can explore a diverse range of shops, from local boutiques to high-end brands, making it a paradise for any shopper. But that's not all. The mall also features a luxury hotel for those looking to extend their time in this retail wonderland. Need a break from shopping? You can catch the latest films at the state-of-the-art movie theater or glide across the Olympic-sized ice rink, giving you a taste of winter sports even in warm weather. The Iran Mall truly combines shopping, entertainment, and relaxation all under one roof, making it a must-visit destination for both locals and tourists. So the next time you think about malls, remember the Iran Mall, where shopping meets adventure in an extraordinary way. Did you know Howard the Duck was Marvel's first film? Released in 1986, this quirky movie holds the title of Marvel's first official cinematic adventure. While many fans today think of superheroes like Iron Man and Captain America, the path to the Marvel universe we know started quite differently. Before Howard, there was a Captain America film produced way back in 1944 by Timely Comics, Marvel's early name. Although the 1944 version was very different in tone and style, it showcased the character long before the explosive success of modern superhero movies. Fast forward to 2019, and Howard the Duck made a surprise cameo in Avengers Endgame, reminding audiences of his unique place in Marvel history. This little duck is not just a character, he represents an era of comic book films that paved the way for today's blockbuster hits. So next time you see a Marvel movie, remember this feathered hero and his wild journey through cinema. What do you think made Howard such an unforgettable part of Marvel lore? Ever wonder how much air weighs on Earth? It might surprise you to learn that the total weight of all the air surrounding our planet is about 11 quintillion pounds. That's a mind-boggling number that highlights just how vast and essential our atmosphere really is. You can think of it like a giant blanket wrapping around Earth, providing the necessary conditions for life to thrive. The atmosphere is filled with gases like oxygen and nitrogen, which plants need for photosynthesis and humans need for breathing. Furthermore, it plays a crucial role in protecting us from harsh solar radiation and maintaining our planet's temperature. Without this incredible weight of air, many processes that support life on Earth wouldn't be possible. So next time you take a deep breath, remember that you're not just inhaling air, you're also part of this awe-inspiring system that weighs a staggering 11 quintillion pounds and keeps our world alive. Prepare to be amazed by Baby Spice's journey. Before she became famous as Baby Spice in the iconic Spice Girls, Emma Bunton attempted to land a role in the beloved British soap opera EastEnders. Although she didn't get the part, this experience didn't hold her back. Instead, it sparked a new direction for her career. Emma's setback transformed into an opportunity as she decided to audition for a girl band that would soon take the world by storm. The Spice Girls not only reshaped the music industry with their catchy tunes and girl power mantra, but they also made Emma a household name. Her vibrant personality and singing talent helped her shine in the group, allowing her to leave a lasting mark on pop culture history. Emma's story reminds us that sometimes a setback can be the first step towards a bigger dream. Isn't it fascinating how one decision can change everything? Hard to believe, but tears have a secret road. When you cry, tiny tears begin their journey from your eyes through special openings known as lacrimal puncta found in your eyelids. Each eyelid has one of these tiny openings, so there are 2 in total, hence the term puncta is plural. Once tears exit through these puncta, they travel along small ducts and eventually drain into your nasal cavity. This explains why a good cry can often result in a runny nose. Those precious tears help keep your eyes moist and clear, flushing away irritants like dust and smoke. Amazingly, this system is designed to protect your eyesight while also expressing your emotions. So next time you shed a tear, remember the incredible journey it takes and appreciate how these little tears keep both your eyes and nose connected in this surprising way. Here's a wild fact about Salar de Uyuni. This stunning salt flat in Bolivia is the largest of its kind on Earth, covering an impressive area of over 10,000 square kilometers. But it's not just a beautiful landscape. Its expansive and extremely flat surface makes it an ideal spot for calibrating satellites. The unique characteristics of Salar de Uyuni provide a perfect reference point for scientists. With its bright white surface reflecting sunlight, it creates a striking visual that resembles a giant mirror. When it rains, a thin layer of water transforms the salt crust into a dazzling, reflective lake, attracting tourists seeking breathtaking views. The vastness of Salar de Uyuni means that satellite operators can ensure their equipment is working accurately, helping with everything from GPS navigation to weather forecasting. Could this incredible natural wonder play an even bigger role in our tech-driven world? Is it really true that people fear bulls? Pterophobia, the fear of bulls, affects individuals all around the world. This fear often stems from the bull's notorious reputation for aggression, fueled by dramatic cultural portrayals in events like bullfighting. Many people might picture bulls as intimidating creatures, often depicted charging or acting violently. However, understanding bull behavior can significantly help alleviate these fears. In reality, bulls are generally calm and peaceful animals, especially when they feel safe and unthreatened. When they charge, it's usually because they feel cornered or provoked, not out of sheer aggression. By learning about how bulls interact with their environment and recognizing their natural tendencies, people can begin to see them in a new light. Instead of viewing them as fearsome beasts, one can appreciate their role in agriculture and culture. So the next time you hear about someone fearing bulls, remember that with a little knowledge, we can transform fear into understanding and respect. Let's uncover the truth about the saguaro cactus. This iconic plant thrives in the Sonoran Desert, known for its unique and impressive characteristics. Despite its towering height, standing up to 20 meters, the saguaro cactus grows incredibly slowly, reaching less than 1 meter in 20 years. This means you could see a saguaro that takes decades to grow just a few feet. But don't let its slow growth fool you. These cacti are tough survivors, often living for around 200 years. They adapt to the harsh desert climate, storing water in their thick flesh to endure long periods of drought. The saguaro's size isn't just for show, it provides a vital habitat for various desert creatures. Birds like the Gila woodpecker drill holes in the cactus for nesting, and other animals use it as a shelter. It plays a key role in its ecosystem, interacting with numerous species. So next time you see a saguaro, remember, you're looking at a remarkable survivor of the desert landscape that has witnessed centuries of change. Did you know roller coasters have surprising names worldwide? In many Romance languages, people call roller coasters Russian mountains, highlighting a fascinating link to history and cultural exchange. This term dates back to the 18th century when French and Italian visitors experienced early amusement rides inspired by snowy hillside tracks in Russia. Meanwhile, in Russia, the thrill rides are known as American ski gorky, translating to American mountains. This name reflects the significant influence American culture had on Russia, particularly in the realm of entertainment. Both names reveal how these exhilarating rides are perceived through different cultural lenses, showing that while the rides may be the same, their stories and names are unique. This interconnectedness across cultures not only enhances the roller coaster experience, but also provides insight into how people adapt and share enjoyment through language and tradition. Isn't it fascinating how joy travels the world? Guess what really drives fish to survive cold waters? Certain ocean creatures, especially specific fish species, have a cool trick up their sleeves. They possess special proteins called glycoproteins in their blood, which act like natural antifreeze. When temperatures plunge below freezing, these glycoproteins prevent ice crystals from forming inside their bodies. This amazing biological adaptation allows them to thrive in icy environments where most other species would struggle. Imagine swimming freely while surrounded by solid ice. This clever survival strategy is vital for fish living in the chilly depths of oceans and seas across the globe. From the Arctic to the Antarctic, these remarkable creatures exemplify how nature engineers incredible solutions to endure extreme conditions. So the next time you think about the ocean's icy wonders, remember the fish that glide through freezing waters thanks to their antifreeze-filled blood. How cool is that? Here's a wild fact about audience engagement. Viewers of online content have a powerful influence on their favorite channels. When creators ask their audience to like videos and subscribe, they aren't just making polite requests, they're inviting everyone to be part of a community. This interaction not only helps boost the channel's visibility, but also creates a sense of belonging among fans. Liking a video sends a signal to the platform's algorithm that the content is valuable, increasing the chances of the video being recommended to others. Subscribers receive updates on new adventures and discoveries, ensuring they never miss out on exciting content. By clicking that like button or hitting subscribe, fans can support creators and encourage more of the content they love. So next time you watch a video, remember your engagement can make a real difference. Why not take a moment to show your support today? You might be shocked to learn that whales sing. Male humpback whales create unique songs that can change and evolve through time, showcasing their fascinating vocal abilities. What's even more interesting is that males living in the same region often perform similar melodies, almost like a communal concert. These songs serve various purposes, including attracting mates and establishing their territory. Each season, whales might introduce new variations to their songs, creating a dynamic musical landscape in the ocean. Scientists have discovered that these adaptations can spread among populations, introducing a remarkable form of cultural exchange among these magnificent creatures. Imagine a world where the ocean is alive with the sounds of these gentle giants, each note telling a story of their journeys. So next time you think of whales, remember they aren't just swimming silently, they're singing their hearts out beneath the waves. Prepare to be amazed by Air Force One's medical capabilities. This iconic plane isn't just a symbol of presidential power, it also serves as a fully functional doctor's office while soaring through the skies. Equipped with advanced medical facilities, Air Force One features an area that can be transformed into an operating room. This means that in case of a medical emergency, the president can receive immediate care from a doctor who is always on board. With medical equipment ready for use, in the presence of trained personnel, this aircraft becomes a unique blend of a flying White House and an emergency medical facility. The careful preparation reflects the importance of safeguarding the health of the nation's leader, no matter where they are in the world. So the next time you hear about Air Force One, remember, it's not just about travel, it's about ensuring the president's health and safety in any situation. Hard to believe, but curry is a British import in Japan. When curry first made its way to Japan in the late 19th century, it arrived as a curiosity rather than the vibrant Indian dish we know today. British sailors who enjoyed curry while at sea helped spread this flavorful dish to the Japanese. At that time, it was seen as a British culinary creation rather than an Indian classic, largely because of the British influence during the Meiji era. People in Japan began to embrace curry, adapting it to their own tastes. This included adding local ingredients like potatoes, carrots, and onions, making it a unique dish that became a staple in Japanese cuisine over time. Today, Japanese curry has a milder and sweeter flavor profile compared to its Indian counterpart, often served with rice or in katsu curry with fried cutlets. Isn't it fascinating how food can travel and evolve across cultures? Is it really true that Ritalin has a personal story? The well-known medication Ritalin, widely used to treat attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, ADHD, has a heartwarming origin linked to its creator's love life. Named after Rita, the wife of Dr. Leandro Panizzo, one of the pioneering scientists behind the drug, Ritalin came about during a time when ADHD treatments were limited. Dr. Panizzo wanted a name that represented care and personal connection, so he chose to honor his wife. Interestingly, Rita was also among the first individuals to participate in testing this groundbreaking medication. Since its introduction, Ritalin has become a cornerstone in managing ADHD, helping countless individuals focus and achieve their potential. This unique backstory adds a fascinating layer to the medication, reminding us that science often intersects with personal stories. What other surprising facts are hidden in our medicines? Did you know salt is a mineral we eat? Salt is truly one of a kind among minerals because it's the only one that we commonly consume in its natural form. While most minerals end up as components of supplements or are processed in some way before being safe to eat, salt is different. We sprinkle it on our food directly from the shaker, using it to enhance flavors and preserve meats. Its unique structure, composed mainly of two elements, sodium and chlorine, gives it versatile properties that are essential to our health. Sodium, for example, helps regulate fluid balance in our bodies and supports nerve function. But salt isn't just important for our health, it has a rich history too. From ancient times when it was used as currency to modern-day culinary creations, salt has played a significant role in various cultures. So next time you taste that savory flavor in your meal, remember that salt isn't just any mineral, it's an essential part of our everyday lives. Is it really true that aliens saved The Walking Dead? It might sound bizarre, but the iconic zombie series almost never made it to our screens. Initially, Robert Kirkman, the mastermind behind the show, had his pitch rejected for being too conventional. To turn things around, he cleverly added an unexpected twist. He claimed that aliens caused a zombie virus that weakened humanity. Although he never planned to include aliens in the actual story, this unique angle caught the attention of producers, leading to the green light for the series. The Walking Dead went on to become a massive hit, captivating audiences with its tense storytelling and complex characters. Kirkman's creative pivot not only shaped the early development of the show, but also demonstrates the importance of thinking outside the box. Who knew that a quick adjustment in a pitch could lead to one of the most popular television series of all time? Here's something incredible about squatters' rights. Adverse possession laws let people claim ownership of land they don't own, but only if they occupy it openly, continuously, and without permission for a set period. This concept, known as squatters' rights, finds its roots in English common law and is present in several countries today. In the United States, for instance, if someone uses a piece of land for 10 years without any challenge from the actual owner, they can legally take possession of it. While these laws aim to promote the productive use of land, they can lead to complicated legal disputes. Some argue that they create loopholes that allow people to take advantage of others' property, raising questions about fairness and justice in land ownership. So what do you think? Are these laws helpful for society or a flaw in our legal system? Imagine seeing Arnold Schwarzenegger as the Terminator. During a break from filming Terminator, Arnold made quite the memorable entrance when he visited a restaurant still decked out in his intense makeup. With one eye missing and his jawbone exposed, he definitely attracted attention. Patrons at the restaurant were in for a shock as they got an up-close look at the iconic character. Most diners probably didn't expect to encounter a sci-fi legend during their meal. This quirky moment highlights how dedicated actors can become to their roles, sometimes even forgetting to change back into ordinary clothes. Schwarzenegger's makeup artist worked hard to create such a striking look, showcasing the lengths that go into movie magic. Even the best of us can have unexpected slip-ups. Can you imagine the stories those restaurant goers tell about that incredible day? What if I told you generous bonuses can inspire loyalty? In 2012, young Yuan Queng, the CEO of Lenovo, decided to reward his hard-working employees with an incredible $3 million bonus. This remarkable gesture reached about 10,000 employees, demonstrating a commitment to their welfare and motivation. It didn't stop there. Yuan Queng repeated the act in 2013, proving that rewarding team effort can create a positive workplace culture. Bonus distributions like this are more than just a nice surprise. They show employees their contributions are valued and can lead to increased productivity and job satisfaction. When workers feel appreciated, they tend to stay longer and work harder, positively impacting the whole company. Lenovo, a leader in the tech industry, clearly understands that investing in people is as crucial as investing in technology. What could other companies learn from this example? Most people don't know this, but swords mean free beer. At the University of Oxford, there's an intriguing medieval rule that can lighten the mood during exam time. If a student shows up carrying a sword while taking their tests, they can demand free beer. This quirky regulation provides a funny escape from the pressure of exams, reminding students that even in serious academic settings, a little levity can go a long way. Imagine the scene. A nervous student, exhausted from studying, walks into an exam room with a sword in hand and immediately claims their reward. While most students may not rush to class wielding swords today, the tradition highlights a fascinating mix of history and humor in Oxford's academic culture. It invites you to think about how traditions from the past can influence modern university life. So would you consider strapping on a sword for a pint during finals? Why exactly does feudal Japan have squeaky floors? During the feudal era in Japan, lords took extraordinary measures to defend their homes from stealthy intruders known as ninjas. To enhance security, they installed special floors made from carefully spaced wooden planks, which created a distinctive squeaking sound when stepped on. This clever design served as an early warning system, alerting the household to any potential threats sneaking into their homes. The floors were so effective that they were given the name ninja floors, and they became a vital element of a lord's defensive strategy. Imagine walking through a grand castle, and suddenly the creaking floorboards give away a hidden presence. This unique combination of architecture and security shows how clever the samurai and their advisors were in safeguarding their domains. Plus, it adds an intriguing twist to the tales of stealth and espionage that surround the legendary ninjas of Japan.